Good morning, family. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. Today is Friday, June 14th, 2024. This year is almost over, y'all. Halfway through the year, and we were just saying Happy New Year. I say that all the time, right? It's true. Happy New Year. In the blink of an eye and the snap of a finger, we'll be saying, if the Lord let us live to see it, and the creek don't rise, it'll be Merry Christmas before you know it. Just like that. So, before I go any further, again, thank y'all for tuning in. And as I began, we'll be saying Merry Christmas before you know it. We were just saying Happy New Year, and we're already halfway through the year. We're in the 6th month of the year, just like that. School just let out for the summer. It'll be right back in, just like that. So where I'm going with this is how fast time is flying. Time isn't standing still for anyone, right? It's steady ticking. Hold on, y'all. Now keep up with me. I'm going somewhere when I'm talking about how fast the time is moving. I'm going somewhere with that. So, time is moving, speeding up. We don't have long. Somebody turned up the time machine, the way it's rolling. We don't have time to procrastinate. We don't have time to waste. We don't have time to wait. So, here's my topic. I'm at work, right? I'm gonna start with just this morning. On my way to work. Riding through the port, looking at people. I went to Walmart this morning. I forgot my energy drinks or what have you. I went and bought me some, not energy drinks, my protein shakes. I went and bought me some protein shakes from Walmart this morning. So there's a lot of people in the store early this morning. I'm walking through looking. And at work, I'm looking at people. Yesterday, I went to the gym when I got off work. I'm observing, as y'all know I like to do. I'm looking at people. I went to the mall. I'm looking at people. Everywhere I go. Cause first of all, I got some people that don't like me, so I always got my eyes out for the haters. So I'm always watching people, looking at their facial expressions, their body language, their demeanor, how they're acting, how they're moving. Is this person finna whip out the jammer and flat blast both of us? Shout out to Orange Juice Jones. So I'm watching, right? I people watch for my own safety. See how everybody moving, right? I'm always looking. When I'm in the building, I don't have my back to the door. I'm always, anybody that goes somewhere with me, they notice that, right? So I'm always watching people. And as I'm watching people, everywhere I go, for a long time now, what I noticed is nobody looks happy. Nobody. Maybe y'all have noticed it too. I know I have. So wherever I go, I very rarely see people smiling, happy. Or if they're happy, they're doing a good job of concealing it. But mostly what I see, or even I do it. As y'all can see, I got a good scowl. I'm good at it. Hold on, y'all. So, as I noticed this, like everywhere, not just some places, not just some people, But everybody I see, I'm going to say 99.9% of the people I see, that's how they looking. Whether they walking alone, in a group of people, well, usually if I see a group of people, they might be laughing and joking and talking. Or they might not be laughing and joking, but they just, just talking, so they ain't got time to. But if they ain't talking, even in that group, people just, like, nobody is happy. Let me repeat that. I said everywhere I went yesterday, this morning, throughout the year, far as I can remember, everybody that I see got a scowl on their face. Nobody's smiling. Nobody, you know that happy look. You can look at somebody and tell, even if they ain't laughing, you ain't got to be hee all the goddamn time. But you can look at somebody and tell they at peace. You can see it on their face that person is at peace. That person is happy. You can look at them. They ain't got to say it. They ain't got to say, hey, I'm happy. You can look at them and see they got something going on. They happy about something. Life is good, or they at peace, or they've accepted their circumstance. Whatever it may be, you can tell that person is happy just by the look on their face. But you can also tell that person got issues right there. That's why you always need to be on the lookout, looking at people whenever you're in your surroundings. You look around when you come amongst other people, check out their face. Their facial expression will tell you a lot about what's going on in here. And what I'm seeing, by these facial expressions that I'm seeing, ain't nobody happy. Nobody's happy. Everybody going through something. Like at the same time, we all go through stuff, right? But there used to be a time where I might be going through something and my friend not. My friend going through something, I'm not. But it seems like today, everybody going through something at the same time, to where you ain't got nobody to go get help when you going through something, because they going through something. Something going on right now in everybody's life. So, to the point where happiness is just a fleeting thought. Everybody wants to be happy. Nobody wants to be sad. Everybody wants to be happy. I know I do, and I believe all y'all do too. But a lot of us are not. I mean, a lot of us are not. And you can tell by the expression on everybody's face. Think back. You may be out and about right now. I want you to look at everybody in your area, in your surrounding, your immediate vicinity. Wherever you are right now, look at the other people around you. Look at the expressions on their faces. How many people do you see smiling? How many people do you see looking, got that happy, peaceful look on their face? Or how many people look frustrated, pissed off, angry, ready to snap? That's what you're going to see mostly. You're not going to see people with that happy look on their face. Except white people, when you look at them, you know how they do. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Hold on, y'all. But other than that, I want y'all to do that little experiment today. Wherever you are right now, throughout the whole day today, wherever you go, the store, the mall, school, what have you, wherever you go, I want you to look at people's facial expressions to see if I'm telling you the truth. If you ain't already noticed it, and see how many people got that look on their face like they about to snap at any minute. Nobody had the look of peace. Nobody had the look of happiness on their face. So now I want to go into why is that? Why is nobody happy? Which I believe the majority of people are not happy. Why is that? Because, that's just my theory. Because I've been there myself. The way I went many years not being happy. And even though I might not look happy now, but I am. I just got this scowl on my face. I do that on, you know. But my theory on why most people are not happy nowadays is because people are looking for something outside of themselves to make them happy. They're looking for happiness in all the wrong places. They're looking for happiness in material possessions. They're looking for happiness in other people. They're expecting other people to make them happy. They're looking for happiness in their job, in their career. Just, you name it, people are looking for happiness in the wrong place, where happiness doesn't come from, and it never has come from, and it never will come from. Yes, material things will give you a temporary fix, like a high, like a drug addict. You go buy your new car, some new shoes, new clothes, new house, what have you. You have a temporary fix. And that's why we go so hard for money, and that's why we spend so much. We're addicted to spending, to getting high, to what have you, because we're looking for that temporary shot of happiness. Instead of having real happiness, we go for a temporary fix. So we go buy stuff. Because somebody would say, big boy, money do make you happy. It gives you a temporary hit. You just got a shot. That's it. Money don't buy permanent happiness. It will give you temporary, that initial hit when you first buy that new car. But if y'all notice, after a while, even the happiness that comes along with that new car fades. And you'll get to the point where you don't even wash the car no more. But when you first bought it, you're washing it every day, every weekend. You're getting it cleaned up, vacuuming it out, because you're happy when you first bought it, that initial hit. But later on down the road, that don't work for you no more. Now you don't even wash the car, because that's not where the happiness comes from. We just think it does. So now, most people are struggling financially, so they're depending on their finances to make them happy. So if they ain't got no finances no more, or they're struggling with finances, so therefore they're not going to be happy. Therefore, you're going to see the frown on their face, because a lot of times people are going through financial difficulties, and they can't see themselves happy without money, not knowing happiness is a choice. Happiness comes from within. You have to choose to be happy no matter what's going on the outside. And until you learn to do that, you'll never truly be happy for a sustainable amount of time. You will only have short bursts, short periods of happiness whenever you get your fix, whenever you get your high, the new shoe, the new pants, the new shirt, the new car, the new girlfriend, the new boyfriend. You'll find that those will be your only times of happiness is when you get something new, that new hit. But you will never be able to sustain happiness as long as you're looking for it on the outside of you, because that's not where it exists. True happiness comes from within. You have to choose to be happy no matter what's going on out here. Because if you're waiting for everything to go right for you to be happy, you'll never be happy, because everything will never go right. You're going to have some time with things going right, but there's going to always be some time with things going wrong. You're never going to have everything going right at the same time. So if you're waiting on that before you decide to be happy, you might as well chalk it to the game. You'll never be happy. It's going to always be some problems. It's going to always be something going wrong. Always. Your happiness comes from how you choose to deal with it. Y'all follow me? Happiness is a choice. You can go from sad to happiness right now by saying, you know what? My money funny. My wife cheating, my husband cheating, my kids acting their ass. My kids got to go to summer school. They have to go every year. What have you? In spite of all that, the happiness comes from what I call having gratitude. A lot of our sadness comes from our lack of gratitude. A lot of us are not happy right now because we're not grateful. We're ungrateful. We don't have gratitude. We're not thankful for what we do have. We're focusing too much on what we don't have. There's going to always be something we don't have. Even multimillionaires there's something they don't have. A millionaire don't have $1 billion. If you're a millionaire, that means you're not a billionaire. If you got $200 million, you don't have $1 billion. There's somebody somewhere that's a multi-millionaire that's still not happy because they're not a billionaire. Believe it or not, I know it sounds crazy. There's people right now that's in a position that you want to be in, but they're not happy. And you think if you were in their position, you would be happy. There's people right now, you're not happy, that want to be in your position, that think they will be happier where you at. And you not happy where you at. I know, because I used to be that person that's complaining about what I ain't got, and my job this and my job that, and I remember dude with no job saying, I wish I had your job. Woke me up. I was complaining about my job till somebody told me they wish they had my job. I said, oh, okay, God, that's how that works. Count your blessings. You want to be happy, be grateful. With gratitude comes happiness. 9 times out of 10, if you are unhappy, it's because you are ungrateful. You are unappreciative of what's going on good in your life. There's something good going on in everybody's life. No matter how bad things are going for you right now, there's still something good. And if you want to be truly happy, be grateful. Count your blessings. Be grateful for what's good going on in your life, instead of focusing all the time on what you ain't got, what you wish you had. How much life would be better if you had this, if you had that person, if you had a man, if you had a woman, if you had a husband, if you had a wife, how much life would be better. But you ain't got that. But you got something. Look at what you have. Because even the homeless people sleeping outside in the woods by my apartment complex, I see them smiling more than I see people that's got it going on, and so-called. I see the homeless people out there laughing and joking, feeding the dog, giving the dog bottled water. Is the dog fat? They just out there laughing going on. Because whatever they don't got, they're not focusing on that. They focusing on what they do have. Whatever it may be, whatever little it is, that's what they focusing on. And them people out there laughing and talking shit with each other. I saw it with my own eye. Only people laughing. People with homes, good jobs, nice cars, family and all that, frowning. Make that make sense. Because most of us are ungrateful. Check yourself right now. If you're unhappy right now, check your gratitude. Are you grateful? Or are you complaining about what you don't got? If you dig deep into that, you will find the source of your unhappiness, which is your ungratefulness. Get it, got it, good. Bye.